Hi Aquarius, this is an extended video for you, okay? The first read that I did was good. It was a lot of stuff going on, you guys. I hope that you guys are able to catch up. But here is the extended Aquarius to see what else you need to know for this week, this upcoming week, okay? Or anything that you need to know straight off the bat. There's something definitely about some sort of magic or somebody's holding some sort of grudge, okay? Let's get into it, Aquarius Collective. Let's get a 3-card spread. This is an extended read for our Aquarius, okay? Extended for Aquarius. What else does our Aquarius need to know? So we have ain't-ish, okay? We have travel, okay? We have cyberbully. Dang, this is sort of like the first read. I'm getting the energy of the first read, kind of. But let's get into it. Let's see. What is ain't-ish? What is ain't-ish? So somebody feels like the truth is that somebody ain't-ish and they're not loyal, okay? They're not loyal. What is ain't-ish? Yeah, somebody's the devil. The truth is somebody feels like somebody is the devil, okay? This is the devil card, guys. It's covered up because we can't show the devil. What is this Ace of Swords? Yeah, the truth is that somebody is going back and forth, okay? This could be a Scorpio, could be significant, or a Capricorn. Somebody is going back and forth here, okay, about some sort of Empress energy, about somebody is saying that somebody is talking back and forth about how they hooked up with some sort of Empress energy. What is the Tower? Yeah, somebody is not trying to get trapped. Somebody is not trying to become trapped. Okay, with a decision that they made, okay, with who they mess around with. They're thinking that they don't want anything to change. So I'm getting about, guys, I'm getting about someone's sexuality here. I'm getting that someone doesn't want people to look at them differently because they like dogs and not cats. They like dogs and not cats. So they're saying that they're traveling. When they go to travel, they're traveling with some sort of feminine energy, okay? They're traveling with some sort of feminine energy here, okay? And they don't want to get trapped in some sort of decision that they made with their sexuality here, okay? And who they, you know, hook up with here, okay? And they don't want something to end. They're just thinking that they don't want something to end of how people look at them. Okay, so somebody was saying that they were traveling with a feminine energy, okay? And that they were going back and forth, traveling with empresses, hooking up with empresses is what they're saying here. Okay, what is the Tower? What did I just say? There's the Tower. This is the feminine masculine card, okay? This is our, you know, the rainbow, you know, card here. When it's in reverse, when the King of Wands in reverse, that's indicating that someone, you know, likes dog and not cats, okay? There is going to be a Tower moment if somebody finds out about somebody's sexuality here, okay? Somebody feels like they're going to lose everything, like lose who they are and da-da-da-da-da. Somebody is saying when they travel and hook up with a lot of different empresses and stuff like that, okay? They travel to go meet some pretty things, but it's going to be a Tower moment if they find out that somebody likes dogs and not cats, okay? Yeah, this person clearly is concerned about that. I know a lot of people are like, why would you be concerned? You're too old. Give it a break. Just let it go. You'll be totally happier. Change your friend group. They're going to change anyways, kind of, you know. But, you know, this is just how this person feels, guys. Tarot is obviously not some logic, right? When you're in the comments and you're just like, I don't, why would this happen? That because you're reading people's energy. You're reading how people act and not logic stuff, okay? All right, what's the Devil? Yeah, somebody is like the devil. Somebody is like angry. Somebody doesn't want somebody to put this together. So they're trying to act like they ain't ish. They're trying to act like they ain't ish, and they do conniving stuff. Somebody doesn't want somebody to put this together. So they're like doing like conniving stuff and putting people in like illusions and tricking people. They don't want people to put this together. They think like they want people to be like slow, or they think people are slow. Okay, something about somebody's neighborhood or something like that. Yeah, something about they move something out of someone's neighborhood. They want people to be slow. Maybe they grew up, they want to move out their neighborhood. okay, or their hometown or something like that. Yeah, they want to leave out of their hometown here. Okay, somebody sees that a lot of people are maybe talking about this or listening. Somebody sees like a lot of people are talking or listening to them and their whereabouts, okay? And they want to make some sort of action to end the talk of the town, okay? They want to move forward from this, okay? What in the world? Yeah, that's what's happening at this time. All right, let's get some more. Let's see. Let's get some more. What is cyberbullying? What is cyberbullying? Yeah, somebody is this masculine. Lovers in reverse, leaving. Somebody's leaving out of some sort of relationship. So this masculine feels like they're being bullied and they're hurt about where they go when they travel. So somebody may be like bullying this masculine online, saying this masculine is, you know, likes dogs and not cats, and they feel bullied. Oh, this is so sad, guys. They feel bullied. They feel hurt because they feel hurt about like where they were traveling to. Like when they travel and stuff like that, they go to hook up with other masculines and not feminines. Yeah. So somebody may have outed this masculine online here. Okay, as to why they're not in some sort of relationship or why they left out of some sort of relationship. Okay, what's cyberbullying? Yeah, this masculine is worried about this. Okay, they're worried about this. All right, let's get some more. Let's see. What else do we need to know at this time for Aquarius Collective? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody is trapped here, played out, and then we have aliens, okay? Trapped, played out, aliens, okay? Let's see, what is trap? What is trap? The truth is that somebody is like trapped in their mind or they're trapped here, okay? Somebody thought somebody was slow or something like that, but that's played out. That belief that people are slow, they don't know what they're doing, is played out because people talk. What is this 8 of Swords? Yeah, somebody is like trapped in their mind about how something ended. What is this 8 of Swords? Yeah, somebody is trapped in their mind because somebody is like listening to some sort of illusion. Somebody is listening to some sort of illusion. Somebody thought somebody was like slow and gonna do what they listen to what they hear in some sort of illusion. Somebody tried to put somebody in some sort of illusion and they thought that they were going to listen to what they tell them to do or listen to what they say, and that they were going to be in some sort of illusion about their sexuality. Okay, but somebody's listening. Somebody thought they were going to put somebody in some sort of illusion, that they were going to listen to them. They were going to trap them in their mind, do some sort of illusion, and they were going to listen to them, and that was going to end like some sort of truth about their what they like. They thought that was going to end. That was going to be the end of the conversation. They were going to put somebody in some sort of illusion, and somebody was going to be slow and do what they tell them to do or whatever. But this person is played out. Their illusions are played out. Their manipulation is played out. People know that they like dogs and not cats. What's aliens? Yeah, these aliens here. So somebody's spiritual team is defending them as well. Yeah, somebody tried to have some sort of hookup here. Somebody is trying to make some decision to have some sort of hookup with a feminine energy. Meanwhile, they like dogs and not cats because they want to put it into some sort of illusion that they like dogs and not cats. Yeah. Okay. What's this High Priestess in reverse? Yeah, somebody's a manipulator. Okay. Somebody's not working with their family. Okay, somebody's not working with their family. Let's see, because they're hurt about some sort of child. So somebody is saying that, somebody may be saying that they want to work with someone because they're hurt about some sort of child situation that happened between them, or some sort of past relationship with some sort of child situation that happened between them. That's why they want to work with this person. That's why they don't mess around with any feminines, because these feminines aren't the person that they really want to be with, and they're really hurt about some sort of child situation. They thought everybody was slow, but that's really not what it is. This person's manipulating some sort of decision that they made about about them liking dogs and not cats. They made a decision that they like dogs and not cats. and they're trying to manipulate everybody in reference to that issue. But these people aren't slow, okay? And they're trying to have some sort of hookup with somebody from their past, and they're lying and to cover up what they really like, and they're lying, saying they're hurt about some sort of child situation. That's why you don't see them dating people, and that's why you don't see them acting like this. But that's a lie. Okay, yeah, they're trying to end these rumors, but there really aren't rumors. But somebody is protected. This person who they left, or who somebody's ancestors are protecting them from hooking up with this person. Yeah. So their friends may also be defensive and not talk to them, or somebody may be upset that their friends may know about this intuitively. So somebody feels like intuitively their friends know about what they like, and that's why their friends aren't talking to them no more, or that's why their friends aren't friending with them no more, or kind of close to them anymore. Yeah, they feel like some sort of relationship is in the spotlight, or they need a relationship to be in the spotlight, that they're with some sort of feminine energy so they can have their friend group back or something like that. They feel like they're Leo can be significant, doesn't have to be. Okay, they feel like their friends, Scorpio can be significant, doesn't have to be. They feel like their friend, Pisces can be significant. Sorry guys, doesn't have to be. They feel like their friends don't mess with them no more because they like dogs and not cats. So what they're trying to do is put a relationship into the spotlight here with this star and this Two of Cups. So put a relationship in a spotlight or something like that. And they're also trying to say they're hurt about some sort of child, and they're also trying to hook up with this past person, to hook up with someone that they think is slow, that will hook up with them because they wanna paint an illusion that they like feminine energies, but they don't. Yeah, and they feel like their friends are intuitively knowing this, okay? Or their family or is intuitively knowing this. Their family or their friends that they've been childhood friends with someone who's not talking to them, who's not messing with them anymore. And they like, they're not messing with me, they're not talking to me anymore because they think that they don't want to be around me because I like dogs, not cats, okay? Let's see. Why is the divine telling us this? Why is the divine telling us this? Yeah, this is the person who's fake flexing, acting like they got money, okay? This is the person who do not ever have any money, and this is the person who fake flexes. This is the person who fake flex, like, yeah, I got this, and they don't. Okay, this is the person that may do magic or know a lot about spirituality, or try to manipulate you, or somebody trying to manipulate some sort of friends or something like that. And somebody's also trying to find somebody who's like slow, like people who don't catch on easily in some sort of friend group. It's like somebody's like looking, somebody's looking for some sort of friend group here, and they're trying to mark the friend who's the slowest so they can hook up with the friend who's the slowest and try to act like that's what they're doing. Okay, yeah, somebody's fake flexing to their friends, acting like they got a lot of money. This is the person who's acting like they got a lot of money. They don't have no money. Just to let you know who this is, they always act like they got some sort of money or something. Something like that. 333. Yeah, somebody did some sort of love magic or something like that. This person that does love magic. This person that does conflict magic. They're doing conflict magic on a person. This is the person that's doing conflict magic on an ex. That's who it is. They're doing conflict magic on an ex. All right. Only take it whatever resonates, you guys. All right, let's see. Why is the divine telling us this? Why is the divine telling us this? Why is the divine telling us this? All right, so we have meeting. We have obsessed lover, and we have dirt digging. All right, let's see. Why is the divine telling us this? What is meeting for Aquarius? What is meeting for Aquarius? What is meeting for Aquarius? So there's some sort of meeting here. Seems like somebody got fired from their job. Somebody could have got fired from their job here. What is this Six of Pentacles? So somebody has to somebody is like, let's see, what is this Six of Pentacles? So somebody is like trying to do their research on some sort of child or something like that. What is this Page of Cups? Somebody may keep their children a secret or act like they don't secretly, like they don't have any children or something like that. And somebody's like digging up dirt on this person, okay? And seeing that they do have children. Okay, somebody has there's some sort of meeting in reference to some sort of money that got somebody's attention, that their money ended. So these friends, their friends could be meeting up and talking about them and digging up like dirt, saying that this person doesn't take care of their children, or somebody doesn't, take care of their kids, or somebody don't have their kids secretly. That's secretly why somebody don't have their kids, or don't say that they don't have kids. Child, so somebody could be like digging up dirt on this person. So people could be coming together. This meeting here is people coming together. Okay. They're trying to like run away. So somebody's trying to say, so people are like having a meeting about this person, child. They're having a meeting about this person. And they're saying that this person's trying to hide their past or run away from their past, right? And they're also saying this person's trying to act like they have some sort of money here to get people's attention, or to get some sort of fake attention is what I'm getting. Like fake flexing to get some sort of attention. And they're trying to like bury their past, like their past neighborhood, their past exes, past baby mothers, past baby fathers. And they try to act like they're getting money, but they're fake flexing here. With this Death and the Six of Wands, like getting some sort of false attention. It's like, yeah, attention is like, nope. It's like not. Like that's what I'm getting from it. Somebody's like fake flexing here when they're really sad, or they're really in grief, or they're really in gloom. So people are talking about this person, and they're saying how this person is really trying to leave their past behind. Someone's trying to leave their past behind, and they're fake flexing, but they're really like sad, okay? And they're like trapped in their mind because they're like something about somebody's children. Somebody's like hiding their children. They're trying to hide their children or something like that. These friend groups are sitting around talking about somebody trying to hide their children. Okay, because they feel trapped with children, or if they have children, they feel trapped with their children, so they're trying to hide their children. They're trying to fake flex. So people are gathering talking about this person, and they're trying to leave their past behind. They're in some sort of grief or regret with some sort of children. I'm not saying they don't want their children. I'm saying they're in some sort of grief or regret with their children, because the life that they want to live doesn't require to have children or something like that. Or it does, but that's how this person feels, right? You can always have children, but that's how this person feels. What is obsessed lover? Yeah, somebody is like obsessed here this entire time and hurt. So somebody tried to act like, somebody's trying to leave their past behind. Somebody try to act hurt and act like they're obsessed over someone else, but really people are like putting together the pieces. Yeah, somebody's not going to get any justice with this. Somebody isn't getting any justice with hiding their kids here. That's the truth. The truth is that for a long time, somebody has been hurting, living out their truth. So this entire time, somebody is hurt actually living out their truth. So somebody wants to live out their truth. Look, so for a long time, somebody's been hurt with living out their truth here. Okay. So they've been acting like they're obsessed. So they're like using people, right? They're acting like they're an obsessed lover over someone to hide, that they're like dogs and not cats. Okay. Yeah. Because they playing both sides here. Okay. But they're really not giving to a situation, to this feminine. They're not giving to this feminine like they say they're so obsessed, they love and all this other stuff. They're really not giving to this feminine here. Okay. They really want to live the life that they want to live with dogs and not cats. But they're not getting any justice within doing so because of some sort of children that they have. They're trying to hide their children here. Okay, they feel like they're trapped with these children here. Okay, and they're fake flexing here. So people are gathering around talking about this person. So the divine is telling you this because people are gathering around talking about this person. Okay, and their truth is coming out. They haven't lived their truth for a long time, but this is what this person does. The reason why people are digging in this person's conversation in life is because this person is lying. This person is lying and trying to hide their children. This person is lying, saying they're obsessed with some sort of feminine energy, but they don't even give 2 cents to this feminine energy. And also this person is acting like they got money and da or whatever, and fake flexing and acting like they got it and stuff like that, when this person always asking for stuff. So then people just gather around and start talking about the situation because it's becoming a problem, because they're like, hey, why did so-and-so lie and say that they don't have this, or so-and-so don't have this? Yeah, they do have 2 kids. How you know so-and-so got 2 kids? That so-and-so told me. They didn't tell me. You know, it's like these friends are like, they're like supposed to be their friends, but it's like they're hiding stuff. They're trying to run from their past life or keep their past life behind them, build a totally new life, excluding their kids and excluding lovers, because they have some sort of secret life. This person has some sort of secret life that everybody's talking about. Yeah, this person's having some sort of secret life that everybody's talking about. And if it's not someone when it's dealing with their sexuality, then someone is trying to build a secret life and revamp their life, but they're lying. Okay, they're fake flexing, acting like they got it when they don't. Okay, they're saying that they don't have any children or something like that, and they're hiding their children. Okay, they're saying how they're the reason why they're acting like this is because they're obsessed, or they're blaming it on some sort of lover here, but really they just ain't got their ish together, or they're really just a narc. Okay, so people are just gathering around talking about this person. Okay, so divine wants you to know this because this person's been hiding their truth for a long time. Somebody's just not truthful about their actual life, their actual living, their actual well-being. Okay, yeah, this person doesn't have any progress with any money here. Okay, and they don't have no relationship because because of their truth. Their truth is that they like dogs and not cats, or their truth is that they don't have no relationship, they don't have no money, and they're acting like they don't have no children either. That's the truth. They're hiding this. Yeah, this person is hiding this, and people see that this person is like holding back a lot of information about themselves. They lie a lot about everything that's going on in their life, including their children. So this is causing people to worry. This person, everybody's talking about this person. Everybody's like having a meeting about this person. Like, it's kind of weird. Everybody's having a meeting about this person. They see that this person is holding back a lot here, and they're just like, everybody's just like, who is this person for real? Who is this person for real? Yeah, somebody even lies about who they hook up with, which, you know, that's whatever, but somebody's not telling people that they're a baby mother either, or a baby father. They're not telling people this, which, you know, a lot of people say is nobody's business. Yeah, people are putting this stuff together. A lot of people are going to say it's nobody's business, but I mean, when you lie to a lot of people and it's a lie, and then one person says the truth, of course people are going to want to know what the truth is, because if you're lying, this is coming out into the spotlight about someone's financial situation, and people are watching this person. So people are like gathering this person's truth bit by bit and having this meeting. And really, this is the upset the lover card, but they feel like this person is like weird and deranged and like kind of just really, really weird. And people want to know what this person's truth is. And again, they're gathering these pieces. They're having a meeting about this person. Okay, and they're actually gathering the truth about this person. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time, Aquarius. Bye.